Hey, what's up guys? I have finally found a Ram Rider deck that I actually like playing in Clash Royale. The ranked 95 player in the world has rammed his way to the top of the leaderboard using this deck. By using rare recruits in the back, you'll get a sense of what side your opponent is focusing on defending. And a lot of times you'll bait out your opponent's precious buildings like cannons and bomb towers. And once you see your opponent's dedicating too much elixir to one side, or just not having a building in cycle, you can seize the opportunity with the Ram Rider lumberjack and get a ton of damage. And your charging recruits in Ram Rider will bait out your opponent's spells when they try to bounce it back, allowing your heal spirit to keep your push alive longer, making your opponent miserable. And the quickness of the recruits in Ram Rider paired with the perpetual problem of the piling of the pigs is only enhanced by the rage of the lumberjack, which will probably max out your opponent's anger level. It's time to rambunctiously rush through with our charging crew to accrue maximum value and assert dominance. Lots of love to everyone that's using credit code SirTag to make all of the hyper videos possible. Thanks to Samsung for sponsoring today's video. The entire Galaxy Battle Superverse event and this video are all powered by the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 and the Samsung Tab S9 Plus. The event was the first of its kind where players had to play across 3 different games, Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, and Clash of Clans for a chance to win $100,000. I played with Jesus from Clash of Clans and Patchy, the professional player from Brawl Stars. Unfortunately, we lost against Lexnos, but we were able to pick up a 2-0 victory against Kairos Time. In the end, our team came in 5th place and earned $6,000. Everyone in the event was playing with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. It's got a massive 7.6-inch screen that you can play up to 3 apps at the same time. And it's optimized for Supercell games, so you'll have the best performance possible. And when folded, the front display is awesome for one-handed use on the fly. And the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Plus has got one of the best processors in the business. It's got an ultra crisp 12.4-inch display featuring a vision booster, which will automatically adjust brightness and contrast so you can see every detail even in sunlight. It's minimalistic and sleek with a 12.4-inch display. And it comes in 5G and Wi-Fi mode. Check out the Galaxy Tab S9 Plus and the Galaxy Z Fold 5 using the link to the description of the video or in the pinned comment. Hey, what's up? The guy's got a miner banner and he's already hiding his face. You know what? If you're going to be playing really passively and you're going to be embracing the spirit of the miner, we got to show you what's right. We're dropping the recruits in the back immediately and starting the fight. So I want him to go, oh, wow, he's earthquaking. That's interesting. So the earthquake's going to be out of cycle, hopefully giving us 2 pigs, only 1, unfortunately. But an interesting Archer Queen really high up. He's going to have to go and click the ability. He's going to be down a lot of elixir. If he loses that Archer Queen, that would be hilarious. You know what? If he goes in for a Hog Rider, or if he goes in for a Wink Edition, and we destroy it with a Lumberjack, and we immediately get counter push with a Ram Rider, that would be the best possible situation. But I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to go for Heal Spirit, Lumberjack, and Ram Rider because we're up so much elixir. We're going to heal up the Lumberjack, and I wonder if he's able to defend. That was one of the best defenses he could have done, and he's still going to take damage from the Ram Rider. I only think that we only get like 2 shots, but a little bit of an advantage, you know? You take that elixir lead, you convert it into damage, and you look at yourself and you're like, hey, I'm pretty proud of our situation. Also, if he decides to go for Wink Edition, we've got our recruits on deck. I like cycling them in the back, though, just because it allows me to build up more stuff. And because we're having longer pushes, it means I can replenish more elixir, get quicker to double elixir, and not necessarily take as much damage, right? It's nicer to be able to be like, I'm safe until double elixir, because you are spending all of your time defending. Oh, wait, we just trounced the evolved skeletons. They're not here anymore. See you later, buddy. Oh, if we fireball here, we might be able to kill the queen before she goes invisible. And then the Mother Witch locks on the tower for even more damage. We still haven't seen his Wink Edition. I haven't seen a Hog Rider. I haven't seen Royal Hogs. I don't know what this guy is doing right now. I'd love to see Hog Rider because it's a little bit better for our Ram Rider to slow down. If it's going to be Royal Hogs, we want to save our fireball for that a lot of times because we don't necessarily have good splash damage in our deck. I'm going to cycle my Lumberjack. Oh, come on. That is not what we wanted to see, man. I was literally saying, I was hoping you'd have Hog Rider because we got the Ram Rider in hand. Didn't work out. Anyway, we can go for a Ram Rider here on the right-hand side because he doesn't have an amazing answer to this. Because if you remember his deck, he's going to have Earthquake. And Earthquake can't shoot up and hit the Skeleton Dragon. So it's a huge benefit that we have. Skeleton Dragon should lock into the tower to give us some extra love. And then if he goes Archer Queen, we can't kill with the Fireball plus Log. Poison plus Log does kill it, though. Unfortunately, that's not what we have in the deck. So we're going to go for Lumberjack. We're going to go for Skeleton Dragons off to the side because he only has 1 anti-air card, right? I guess he's going to have Royal Delivery and Fire Spirit too, but that's not going to be able to kill our Skeleton Dragons. Yeah, no, he's going to get dragged down. He doesn't want to play the game anymore. As soon as I recognized that he didn't have the queen, I capitalized on the moment, and I put him in checkmate. So really cool stuff. If your opponent cycles an Archer Queen in the back, try to use your skeleton dragons on the other side if you can make a push with them, because it's going to be infinitely more annoying for the opponent. And it might work out like this game where your opponent's just so embarrassed by the archer queen that they just leave the game. Yo, we got to give you this I am newbie. Well, you're at least a pro at spelling out your name in an unconventional way. I've never seen people have like characters on top of their original name. Guy is a professional name speller. I don't even know what to say. So we're going to be going in for our skeleton dragons on the right. He's going to have a snowball and a knight. So it's probably going to be some sort of, I would say, bridge spam deck or maybe balloon deck. Oh, could it be giant graveyard with evolved knight? I really don't want to play into that. Don't do that to me right now, bro. Yep, that's exactly what we matched into. That's great. I'm so happy. He's totally going to arrows and snowball on top of my Mother Witch every time. I'm going to go in for a Ram Rider here. We could log on top of skeletons, but I don't think we're going to hit an entire skeleton army. I bet you he's going to be a little bit more apprehensive here. Oh, is the heal spirit going to jump? Wait, we can fireball. We can't hit everything, though. And I do have to defend against this spam as well. So I think I'm going to prioritize finishing off the minions with our skeleton dragons, and then we can go for a log if we need to, and then we can lumberjack afterward on the left-hand side. Sure, we're going to take a ton of damage on both sides, but it's slightly better to play this way, I think, because we're going to take damage on both sides. It's okay to eat damage on both sides is what I'm trying to say, because then all of his damage is not aggregated in the same lane. Oh, the lumberjack's going to go towards the tower again. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it so much. There's only one situation where that happens, and it's always with lumberjack. It's the one card that refuses to get pulled, and then it just pulls away with a ton of damage. Okay, so I can go for a heal spirit on bats if he wants to drop them, or a skeleton army. Oh, he's got goblin giant. I hate that card. It is the strongest card in the game right now. So if you match into it, you might be a sad sir. We're going to go for a Ram Rider to slow it down so then we can get some recruits to actually hit it. And then with the Evolved Knight, that's going to be kind of problematic, I would say. Yeah, it's going to be able to not kill the Ram Rider that effectively without the help of the snowball. But at the same time, on the counter push, I need to be able to make sure that it's not moving. When it's not moving, it's barely going to be able to... okay, he's got Graveyard with Goblin Giant. Is that seriously a strategy now? I didn't know that Clash Royale's evolved to running Graveyard Goblin Giant. I really never thought that that would be a possibility. Oh, the piggies are going to be tanking for the minions. That's nice. I thought for sure we were screwed. But the relentless pressure of the graveyard actually ended up being a benefit to us. We can go for Ram Rider on the right-hand side. We know he's going to snowball. Does kill my Mother Witch. I could fireball. It doesn't kill the Musketeer, though. I think it's okay, though, because if we can damage down the minions, it's worth it, and then the Ram Rider can lock into the Musketeer, maybe? Yes, it worked. Beautiful. Oh, my gosh, we took the tower. I can't believe we're back in the game right now. I mean, we're still maybe going to lose because he could click the Skeleton King ability any second. Or we could go Goblin Giant. Let's try to kill the Goblin Giant that he's going to drop at the river. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. That was just a fact of life. If the Ram Rider was able to come down too, we would 100% be able to slow down the Goblin Giant. But I think we have to go for a log instead. Oh my gosh. Somehow, some way, that Mother Witch was the defensive MVP of my life. Without that, there is no doubt I would have gotten destroyed. The constant tanking of the piggies on defense was nothing short of miraculous. And it would have been a long shot for us to win that game without them. Hey, what's up, Shirley? Dude, my grandma's name is Shirley. The best name ever. What's up? Grandma Shirley, I love you. I miss you. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm going to go in for a lumberjack here, and I am going to be able to kill those spear goblins and immediately go in for a ram rider. So I don't think this is amazing, but I want to get some damage. Okay, I don't get anything. I was looking at it, I was like, if we can use the rage to our benefit and a ram rider and be aggressive, that's always fun to do. But the ram rider gets dangerously close to the tower, but never gets the devour. Anyway, we can go in for a heal spirit here, play tennis. It's always looking like a tennis ball to me. And then we can go for our skeleton dragons. Oh, you know what? I don't like this at all. We're going to log, and I think we're able to kill one of them. Oh, we killed both of them! Skeleton dragon, no scope. That is insane. I want to say well played to my skeleton dragon, but if I click the emote, then our opponent's going to be looking at me and be like, stop BMing me. I hate you. So I'm not going to give him the bad manners. Just know, guys, I love my skeleton dragon. That thing is a total treasure. Even though he's just bones, he is worth his weight in gold. So I want to go in for a ram rider here because we can bait out the bomb tower with the recruits. And then when you bait out the bomb tower with the recruits, a lot of times they're not going to have a good answer to the ram rider. Because if they don't have a building, it's going to be pretty hard to defend, to be honest. We're going to ram rider really far back, so then it's not going to get distracted by the bomb tower at all. Then we're going to go in for our lumberjack. And then, you know, I think that we're in an okay spot if we skeleton dragons here too. I don't think we're going to be able to stop both. Oh, again, we stopped both of them. Oh, you know what? Lumberjack's going to go and spill its rage on top of the spear goblins too. Nice. Beautiful. Got some damage on the tower with the skeleton dragon left. Skeleton Dragon is one of the best cards in Clash Royale. In my opinion, it's extremely underrated. So, I can't do anything here. I kind of just have to sack a little bit of damage. I could have logged on that for one of the wall breakers to die, but it's totally fine. I'd rather conserve my elixir advantage, go for recruits, and bamboozle our opponent after he goes in for the wrong bomb tower placement. At least that's what I want to see. That's all I want right now. Okay, I'm going to log. Never mind. I need more. I need more. Oh! Sometimes the spear goblins lock out of my tower. I'm like a little bit late. But not today, guys. Not against Shirley. We got to give our grandma the absolute respect and be faster than our grandma. So I want to go in for a Ram Rider here. Potentially go in for a Fireball on top of the bomb tower. I think that's always a good play if you're able to hit the bomb tower and then just kill it really quick. And then have the Ram Rider lock onto the tower and have your opponent surprised. Then it ends in their demise. The surprise giving them the demise. You love to see it. But yeah, if the bomb tower is something that they're relying on for defense and then it gets like immediately just blown to smithereens, that's how you win the game. Catching your opponent in positions where their defense is not necessarily there after they expect it to be there, right? Because then they're like, oh, they're thinking a couple steps ahead, and then they just like lose their footing and fall. It's like you're building a staircase and then a couple of the stairs at the start just are removed. That's exactly what happened there to Shirley. GG and well played. That was a dominant 2-0 victory. And as you guys can see, the strategy works out wonderfully. You bait out the bomb tower building with the recruits, and then you hustle and bustle through with the Ram Rider and Lumberjack to take the tower. And if the building is still alive, you can make it take a dive with the Fireball so your units go directly towards tower. And we're charging up the ranks with this Ram Rider deck to 8,200 in the world. Hey, this guy's got the miner banner from Venezuela forever. So we'll see what he's going to do. Obviously, we want him to not be able to break through our skeleton dragons or mother witch. Ideally, he doesn't spam too many ground cards like a bandit or something because we don't have our recruits in cycle. It's slightly suboptimal to have a basically like paper mother witch and then cards in the air like skeleton dragons and then finding out your opponent's just a bridge spam hero. But this guy is anything but. He's going to have miner with executioner and knights. So it's probably going to be a balloon cycle deck. And if that's going to be the case, we want to use our Ram Rider on defense every chance we can against the balloon. So I'm going to cycle my Mother Witch in the back, and then I can go for a Heal Spirit so the Executioner has its priority attacking that. No! Why would you do that? Oh, wait, it kind of worked. The Executioner didn't kill the Mother Witch. That's really funny. I didn't expect the Mother Witch to stay alive like that, and forcing out more elixir from our opponent. If I Fireball, it's not necessarily going to be able to break through the bomb tower, so it's not worth it. Like, if we can't kill the bomb tower with the Fireball, why would I waste 4 elixir? So instead, I'm going to go and put that investment into our recruits in the back and see if our opponent's going to go in for an Executioner as well. I just realized he has Executioner and Bomb Tower versus Royal recruits. But definitely one of the more difficult matchups we could face. It's okay. We'll find a way to win. Hopefully. I don't know. Also, Executioner with Knight and Miner might be Miner Poison instead of running the Balloon version. So it's going to be a little bit interesting for me. I'm going to Lumberjack in the right, and then I want to go in for Skeleton Dragons as well because it's obvious that the Executioner isn't going to help out. So we'll see what our homie has planned now. We can go Bomb Tower, and then we can go for a Heal Spear on top of the Executioner. Paired with the Piggy, we might be okay. Notice how the Pig is distracting the Executioner now. We're using our opponent's units to defend himself. Oh, no. Our opponent just basically defended himself, is what I'm trying to say. It's pretty funny. I like it. I like it. I vibe with it. Also, we can go for recruits at the river directly into a bomb tower if we want to, but not really about that life. Instead, we drop our recruits in the back, we figure out which side is weaker, and then we spam in that lane. Even if it's opposite lane of where we have all of our damage, it's infinitely better to do that than wasting elixir into an Executioner. So, yeah, this guy is really stacking up a ton of stuff. We're going to go in for possibly a Fireball and everything, because we can hit like 3 units and a bomb tower. I think that's well worth it. Especially if we can knock the Executioner away from our stuff. No, why did that happen? Lumberjack, you had one job to go towards the left-hand lane, man. Okay, all right, okay. I am loving that situation where we're getting damage with the Royal Recruit in the left. That is a hefty price for our opponent to pay. All right, we know he's going to Tornado, so I have to go recruits. And I need to be able to stop that Executioner. I'm dropping my Skeleton Dragon so far back. With the Mother Witch targeting onto the balloon, that is great for us. Recruits locking onto the tower is nice as well. Let's go in for a Lumberjack and then maybe even bamboozle him with a Fireball. If we can kill the Executioner, because the Executioner might be targeting the wrong thing, that might be what we need. Please, never target my precious Mother Witch. We want a Piggy. If the Skeleton Dragon can turn the Executioner into a pig on our opponent's tower, that's awesome. Look at the extra damage we're getting for free. It's so derpy. All right, we're in a Mother Witch and posture in a position where he might not balloon. Ugh, I hate the fact that he did that. I dislike the fact that he's intelligent. You're not supposed to do that. Anyway, the Ram Rider should be able to slow down the balloon for quite a while. I don't think it gets a hit on our tower. And then if we can pulverize the bomb tower, we can go for recruits at the river. And then if the bomb tower is gone, I don't think you're stopping recruits evolution, my dude. I don't even know if I would be able to if I had like, 5 extra elixir than you have right now. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, he is able to stop it. What the heck? Dude, I had no faith. Anyway, we're going to go in for a Ram Rider again with the Lumberjack raging it up. This could be hilariously horrible for him. Oh, wow. We didn't even get to the Lumberjack plus Ram Rider stage. Lumberjack chopped down the tower real fast. It's kind of cool being able to execute a counter deck like that. Despite him having Executioner, Snowball, and Bomb Tower, Royal Recruit still persevered. And at the end of the game, Lumberjack was screaming, "Don't doubt me, Jake." You either love when the Lumberjack goes straight towards the tower or hate it, depending on what side of the arena you're on. This guy is showcasing Fly Machine as his favorite card in the banner. If you're a Fly Machine enjoyer, you're probably going to have Royal Recruits. So maybe he's going to be my long-lost brother, but no, he's going to go in for minions in the back.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
So when we see minions, it could be a Hog Rider deck, it could be a Giant Graveyard deck, or it could be a Giant Surprise with Sparky, which is not something that we really want to see right now. In either situation, I think dropping the Recruits is going to be a little bit better than dropping our Ram Rider, because if he somehow has a Balloon deck, and we drop our Ram Rider and we have literally no anti-air answer because we cycled our Skeleton Dragons, that would be beyond horrific. I think that it's going to probably be a Sparky deck, though, after we see this type of card combination. There's so many Goblin Giant players in the meta right now, so it doesn't surprise me. It is Goblin Giant Royale. So I should be able to kill the Skeleton King here. The bats are not necessarily going to be well worth it. I want to go in for a log so then we aren't going to get distracted for too long and absorbed by skeletons. Oh my gosh. Ram Rider, stay alive somehow. Okay, it doesn't happen. I guess we want to go for Mother Witch. Likely better than doing anything else. There's no reason to fireball that. I was thinking about it. I was like, well, it's all going to die to Lumberjack range, so we're chilling. Okay, there's a high chance he's going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, really? You're going to go for the Night Evolution? That makes sense. Cycling to that as many times as you possibly can is likely going to be your best outcome. I'm going to go for Recruits at the river, so they're already like a couple steps right at our opponent's doorstep, because we don't want to be going into Sparky and giving him time to do that. We want to prioritize making him drop like Mini P.E.K.K.A.s or Goblin Giants on defense, or even like Night Witches. Okay, there's the Sparky in the back as we expected. All right, okay, how are we going to defend this today? Without the Recruits on cycle, this will be difficult. I do have Fireball to knock things back, and I have Ram Rider to slow things down, and I've got Heal Spirit to distract. But it's not going to be easy. So obviously the first play is use the Heal Spirit on top of the Sparky, so the Sparky locks onto that, and then immediately try to kill the Sparky as quickly as we can, which will happen with a Fireball here, but I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, we can log, or we can go for a Ram Rider. I think Ram Rider to push everything back. Push back the Evolved Knight. Oh my goodness. We need to start getting piggies? Maybe with the piggy defense again? Yo, we're eating good with the piggy tonight. Oh, no, stop it. That's not good. That we were hoping for the miraculous piggy defense part 2. If we can get the Lumberjack, though, and have that lock onto what we needed to, that would be a vibe. We can 100% go Skeleton Dragons, get them raged up. And I want them to lock onto the tower, but it's not happening. The Mother Witch will, though, and she's raged. Let's go. Beautiful. Okay, we can Mother Witch on the left-hand side because he's probably going to go Goblin Giant. We have to get ready for his offensive play. And then we can go for Recruits on top of the Goblin Giant and also on top of the Sparky at the same time. Oh, he's switching it up. He's swerving me. He's going straight for the 3 crown. Oh, you mischievous man. Okay, I think we can go for Skeleton Dragons here. I wonder if we're able to make this happen, because the way I look at it is if he gets one good Goblin Giant push, we're totally screwed. So we need to make sure that he doesn't have enough elixir to do that. Oh, if you guys are unaware, 2 fireballs and a log does 100% kill a Sparky. That might be another play that we could start to work with. But since we've got Recruits, I'm disincentivized to do that. So we're going to go for our Recruits here. I want to go in for a Fireball on top of the Night Witch and then also the Sparky at the same time, ideally. So yeah, let's go and do it, actually. Let's run it up. If we Fireball log, it kills the Night Witch, and it also blasts down the Sparky. That was really cool. And then we can start to get some pigs tanking for our Recruit. So when our Recruit does eventually charge, he's going to have a lot more to work with. Oh my gosh, he's just going to Goblin Giant in the middle. A true trooper. This is what Goblin Giant players do. Recruits turn their reckless bridge spam that they're so used to winning with into the worst possible play. And it's satisfying to make Goblin Giant bridge spam players finally pay. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an incredible rest of your day.